What's up, YouTube? It's Heretic here. Welcome back. And so today we are looking at the most broken deck in the history of Expanded. No, I'm just kidding. It's April Fool's Day. Check your calendars. So in honor of April Fool's Day, we're going to play a trolley lock deck that really is bad, horribly inconsistent, but it's funny when it goes off. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to explain the whole thing to you guys piece by piece, just because I can. So, Accelgor is our attacker, deck and covered for a double colorless, does 50, auto paralysis, auto poison. I hate this card, but whatever, we're going to make it fun. And he jumps back into the deck. So, auto paralysis is really the big thing. So, to work alongside that, we have a 2/2/2 Vileplume line, preventing everybody from playing their item cards from hand. So, no item cards like Switch or Escape Rope or anything like that to be able to get out of the active spot. Also prevents, just stuff from progressing throughout the course of the game via Trainer's Mail or Versus Seeker. Just all in all, really disruptive. And then we have Stoutland, who, while he is your active Pokemon, your opponent cannot play supporter cards from their hand. So stuff like Pokemon Center Lady or Olympia that would allow them to heal paralysis, or just regular draw supporters, or things like Lysander. Anything like that. So basically, when Accelgor uses deck and cover, you want to bring Stoutland up to the active, and then Vileplume will lock items from the bench, while Stoutland locks supporters during your opponent's turn, and then you can get out of the active spot and bring one of your 4 Accelgors back up, and just have to be able to set up Accelgors repeatedly. Now, how are we going to get Stoutland out of the active with 3 retreat? Because we do not have room for float stones right now. Well, we could have just tried to throw float stones in, but I chose to go a more creative route. We have Solgaleo-GX, as if we didn't have enough Stage 2 lines in the deck already. 3 Stage 2 lines. Ultra Road, Solgaleo-GX's ability, the only thing it does in this deck, allows you to switch your active Pokemon with any one of your bench Pokemon once per turn. No need for Floatstone or Keldeo-EX. We just straight up Solgaleo, so it's even more inconsistent than it already was, but dang is it fun. Okay, so we have 3 Stage 2 lines, all being run in 2/2/2. We run no rare candies because of Vileplume. So, again, this is the epitome of a bad deck. We also have the 4/4 Accelgor, which is a Stage 1, and a 1/1 Alolan Muk, which, while it's in play, prevents the abilities of every basic Pokemon in each player's hand on the board and in the discard pile. So, although we do run 2 Shaman EX for early game draw, if necessary, basically the idea is that you want to auto-paralyze them, block their basic Pokemon's abilities, like Keldeo, and then also block items and supporters, making them unable to attack, retreat, play items, use their abilities, play their supporters. Basically, all they can play is stadium cards and then abilities of Pokemon that are evolved. And that's it. So, that's what we're doing. We forego the Duskmourn to make this happen. And our item cards, we have 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Level Ball, 2 Heavy Ball, lots of targets for both Level and Heavy Ball. 1 town map, just in case something crucial gets prized. Computer search, pretty self-explanatory. We run the 1 Tropical Beach that I have. Special shout out to Kenny for helping me get this. And then we got our supporters. We have 4 ends because we have so many evolutions. We want to have a lot more shuffle draw. So only 2 Sycamores, 4 ends, 2 Colress, and then 2 Lysanders and an AZ and a Xerosic. Finally 2 Skylus just to be able to help search for Tropical Beach or our Pokeballs early on in the game. And then 4 double colorless just to round things out. So like I said, this deck is bad. Do not play it at a competitive tournament if you want to do well. That said, we are going to go ahead and take this for a test drive and see if we can make some funny things happen. Okay, so we will get going here. We're going against Dot Base, or Dat Base, whatever. My eyesight kind of sucks right now. Alright, so we're going to win the coin toss and let's make some stuff happen. Okay, so we start with an Oddish and an Alolan Grimer. We've got some supporters, so that works out pretty well. So we're just going to leave with the Oddish, that's fine. So we run 2 of that, we only run 1 Alolan Grimer. So we will see, okay, Keldeo. Alright, so we're gonna town map here, we're gonna flip our prizes up, and we have 2 Shelmets. Oh, goodness gracious. That's not good. Okay, so I don't really have anything to heavy ball for, given the situation. We know when we're Gloom, none of that stuff's in the prizes, so we can go ahead and go like this, and we can toss out Gloom, and we'll let go of the Lysander for now. So we can do that, and we can go grab a Shelmet, or we could go grab Shaman, which seems good. We'll take Shaman. And we'll go ahead and put Alolan Grimer down, and we'll draw 4 cards. Okay, so that ended up being a total bust. We're going to go ahead and play it in. Okay, so we find Cosmog, we find Level Ball. So we will put Cosmog down, and we will Level Ball here to try and get... We could get another Oddish, or we could get a Shelmet. We'll get a Shelmet from the deck. We'll go ahead and put that down, and we'll go ahead and pass the turn right there. Alright, and so we're going to see if Archie can happen on the first turn. I would expect it to. And that would back us into a corner pretty quickly since we can't stop Deluge. Maybe could have computer searched there to try and grab Tropical Beach. You see he drops Archie, Blastoise, and Water Energy. We see Superior, so he's going to ditch 2 cards. Looks like Manaphy and Professor Sycamore. Get that 1 Water Energy back. Here's an Ultra Ball. He discarded Energy again, and another Superior. Go grab Jirachi, or maybe he's got Versus Seeker. Yeah, okay, so he grabs the Mewtwo, so he's got the Versus Seeker in hand then. So we're going to see that. And there's the VS Seeker for the Archie, which is going to put Blastoise on the board. Damn. Always got to hope that that, like 20% of 1 in 5 is going to happen and they miss it. And we see, okay, that's a Tauros. Wasn't sure if that was that or a Lapras. We see Articuno, we see Acrobike. And that's going to put Water Energy in the discard pile. Here's a Trainer's Mail. And maybe another Compressor? Yep, that's exactly what it is. We're going to see probably 2 Executes hit the discard pile right here. So there's the Compressor. So I guess 2 eggs and maybe another supporter or a Water Energy here. Maybe the other Blastoise. Okay, yeah. 2 eggs and a water. And there's Shaman setting up for 5 cards. Looking for that attack right here. There's an Acrobike. And you just keep on digging. And that's really just the entirety of what that deck does. Just dig as much as you can and then get OHKOs. So we're going to see energy start to fall onto that Keldeo there. Now he doesn't have another Keldeo on his bench, so we can make things happen with deck and cover because of that. We do see our Oddish get bopped though, which kind of sucks. But we'll be able to bring up Shelmet here. We'll be able to evolve into Accelgor and attach the double colorless. And we'll do a Professor Sycamore here. So we find a few things. Nothing terribly noteworthy. I mean, we do get another Shelmet. Would be kind of nice if we drew the proper evolutions, but I guess that's just not always a thing. So we're going to go ahead and drop. So not that one. We're going to drop. Yeah, we're going to drop these 2 since we might actually be able to get Solgaleo into play. And we could either find another Oddish here, or we could find a Alolan Muk, which wouldn't be the worst idea ever. And I think we're going to actually go ahead and grab the... Oh, do we want to grab the Muk? No, I think we're going to grab the Cosmoem here, actually. Then we can put Solgaleo down next turn, and we'll be able to access our abilities that, or our switching methods that way. So we will deck and cover for 110 after poison, 100 damage from the attack. And paralyzed, poisoned, all kinds of fun stuff. And, what the heck, we just bring that up. So, goodies, fun stuff happening there. That's always enjoyable, unless you're me and you're playing against it, then it just sucks. We do have a whole plume line in the discard pile, it kind of sucks. And of course he's going to get access to these eggs right here because we didn't get Alolan Muk. But I think it's better to be able to have some maneuverability, which Solgaleo is going to give us. So we'll be able to take advantage of that. We see Ultra Ball with those two execute. Oh, maybe not. Didn't he propagate? Yeah, he did. Okay. Instead, we just see a random old Ultra Ball. And there's a Superior, so there's the eggs. Maybe just use the eggs for both, but I guess didn't really need to. So 4 energy are going to go back to his hand. He's going to be able to go ahead and deluge all that energy onto. It looks like the Mewtwo is just going to get all of. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we see 1 on the Mewtwo, 1, 2. We're going to see 3 on the Articuno. Yep. Okay. So we're going to have to bring up something that maybe at least has a chance of surviving. I mean, I'm thinking Solgaleo probably wouldn't get killed by that. And speaking of Solgaleo, we can put him into play, and we can... I hate to give him more cards, but we really need to draw stuff. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and play the end here. Alright, so we do get the Accelgor. We don't get the... we don't get the double colorless here, but we do have a Sycamore for next turn, so we can put those into play. We can put Alolan Muk down, which can do fun things. We can evolve into Accelgor, and once again, we still don't have item lock, which is just gross. So, I mean, I guess we just probably retreat here for now. Kind of a gross hand that we're looking at the moment. Could have definitely let Solgaleo take that hit. I really don't think he's gonna kick. He's gonna. Actually, I don't think he can Oko at 250 because of the energy that's sitting over here. So that probably would have been the play. Actually, bring Solgaleo up. Right, so we see Trainer's Mail. And all kinds of stuff there. We do see a Fighting Fury Belt. He puts that on the Articuno. And really missing our item lock here, but we'll just get... He's just going to Secret Sword us for a KO. That's fine. That's really a best case scenario right there, I think. He's going to take 10 more damage off the poison. And we draw Lillipup, so we're going to put Lillipup down now. And we're going to Sycamore again. And hopefully find some goodies. We still did not find an energy. Oh my god. Go figure. So we can Ultra Ball here. We can throw away Cosmog and Cosmoem to go pull Gloom from the deck. Keep our evolutions going. And then we're just going to go ahead and retreat into Solgaleo for the turn. And we will be able to use Perdier's ability next turn to pull maybe Computer Search back. And have a big Culverus on the other end of it. Alright, so more energy thrown in the discard pile, so I'm guessing Superior is coming here. We do see a Trainer's Mail. He's only got 1 Superior left. There it is, right there. Okay, so that's going to be his last one. We don't have the resources to get another Solgaleo into play. He is going to have to 2-shot this one, no matter what he does. Not going to be able to do 250 damage with his energy spread out the way it is right now on his board. You'd have to have, like, I don't know, like the energy reset card or whatever. So instead we see a retreat from Keldeo, and gotta figure there would be a Lysander coming, but there isn't, and so he Tri-Edges, gets all 3 heads. So he hits us for 150 after the plus 10 from the belt. But, you know, normally that would be like, holy hell, but in this instance, I don't think really that I'm too worried about that. So we're going to get our choice as to what we want to grab back with Treasure Hunt here. We can grab an item card back, which Computer Search, item, or Ultra Ball, and I guess we could just take Computer Search here. So we can do that, and we can get a double colorless off of it. We get 2 of them, or 1 of them over there. We can discard the Level Ball and the other Herdier. And we'll be able to pull double colorless from the deck. And that can go onto the Accelgor, and then we're going to Colress for a lot here. We're going to get 10 cards off this Colress. So the Heavy Ball will get us Vileplume, which is worth noting in this instance. We don't have another Shelmet down, which kind of sucks. But we're going to be able to Ultra Ball here. It looks like we can throw Solgaleo and one of the Heavy Balls away and go find... Oh, I guess we don't have one. Rip. Okay. Do we have Stoutland yet? It doesn't look like we have Stoutland yet. We can grab Stoutland, and then with the Heavy Ball, we can grab Vileplume. So we'll take Stoutland, and then we'll play the Heavy Ball, and we'll take Vileplume. Alright. So we can put Plume into play. Next turn we can AZ, and then make something happen. Hopefully. So we will Ultra Road right there, and we're going to get the chance to deck and cover. So we're going to do 50 damage, not a ton. Get 10 more from the poison, and we get to bring something up. You can't stand in because of Alolan Muk. So Alolan Muk doing its job. And I'm thinking we might want to bring Vileplume in this instance. Yeah, I think we can do that. We can let Vileplume sit in for a turn. Doesn't really matter who we bring in because Solgaleo can get us out of it. And we'll be able to put Stoutland into play next turn. So we'll be able to block basic abilities, supporters, and items. We do need to get that Shelmet back out of the deck, so maybe another colorless play will be in order here. Okay, so we are able to put Stoutland into play now. And we can actually Sky Return here too. That's something else that we'd be able to get a little bit of damage out of, so we can go ahead and do that. And we will Colress again for 9. We do have some ends, so we can make these plays work out. But we're going to go ahead and place that down. We use Ultra Road here to switch our active Pokemon, our active Vileplume, out with the Shaman. And then we're going to Sky Return here. And hope to God that he doesn't flip all 3 heads again. And so there is Stoutland locking down supporters, so that's going to keep him from Lysandering. So that 150 damage on Solgaleo becomes a lot less of an issue here. So we do see Tri-Edge. There's one. No. Okay, good. He failed to get that last head split. Granted, we are going to lose Stoutland, but I find myself okay with that. So he is poisoned. We could just Sky Return him here, too. The other option is we could try to AZ up our Stoutland and try to wall with something else. I think, given the scenario, let's see, we can put that down. We can put Accelgor down. And we can also Lysander. And if we were to Lysander, let's see, who do we want to drag up if we Lysander? We can conceivably just try to drag up, I don't know. Really bring up whoever we want. I guess Blastoise isn't a bad option. We'll be able to hit him for what, 110? Yeah, then just a Sky Return KO. So if we Lysander, well, that's only a single prize. But God, think. This kind of bugs me. I don't like having to think like this. I'm not used to this. All right, so we're just gonna. I think we'll just kill the Articuno since that's where the primary amount of the energy is. So we're gonna Ultra Road. We're gonna bring the Shaman up, and we can do an AZ here if we want. We could try to heal up Stoutland, but we don't really have something else to wall with in the time being, so I think we just go ahead and take this knockout via poison, and we'll bring Stoutland back up. We can block supporters for one more turn, and we can pull one of these Shelmets out of the prize cards, which is very, very much needed right now. Definitely would like to be able to have enough Shelmets on hand, since right now one Accelgor and discard one on the board, so we've got 2 in the deck, and there's only 3 cards in the deck. 2 of them are Accelgors. So he can bring up his Mewtwo, and he can knock us out, but that's really about it. He doesn't have access to Lysander, so he can't take Solgaleo out. He can only take Stoutland. So we do see Rough Seas, which is going to start healing off of the Keldeo. And we're going to see X-Ball, so it's going to knock out Stoutland. That's fine. We'll yield a prize card. We bring up Accelgor here. We could probably run Roxy Grit here, but whatever. So we'll go ahead and bump his Stadium, just because. And we can attach an energy, go ahead and throw another one of those guys down. And we can also... we could throw down a, like something else just to be able to bring up and wall with, maybe. But I don't know that we need to. I think we can just probably deck and cover here and be fine. So we get 50 damage plus the 10 from poison, 60 damage, and we will put our cards back into the deck right where we want them. We'll bring Plume up for now. And let Ultra Road be a thing. And he is out of, yeah, he's all out of Superiors. 8 energies in discard. Oh, I guess he's not out of Superiors. It doesn't matter, we have Plume. Alright, so we do get another Shelmet, so we're going to go ahead and toss that down. And it would be nice to find another Accelgor. Okay, and so our opponent's just going to forfeit here. So the lock does its job. Alolan Muk and Vileplume plus Paralysis kind of team up there. We would have had to end into a 5-card hand there, which I went to 2 or 3 Accelgors in the deck. Actually, yeah, it would be 3. Really not too shabby. So we pick up a W, and we will play one more with this crazy concoction. Okay, so we see just grass colorless. So are we getting VD? Is that about to happen? That might be a little awkward. Please don't get Plume on turn 1. Although if you want to put Forest into play, I won't complain. Looks like we just got the entire Plume line in our first hand. Jesus Christ. If that is VD, Alolan Muk probably isn't going to help us, so we can abandon that. And instead we see a Weedle. Okay. Search your deck for a Weedle and put it on your bench. Alright, that's fine. That is much less alarming. And there's Forest. Yeah, if you want to put Forest into play, you'd be my guest. Cool. I'm totally down with that. Alright, so there's an Ultra Ball. What do we got? Okay. Grass Energy. It's not even Hollow. There's a Shaman. Okay, so he gives us, yeah, he gives us like crappy little, you know, commons there, and then all of a sudden just black full art Shaman. Oh my god. Fun. Alright. Okay, this Weedle. Oh, this Weedle's not Hollow. That's better. So he's gonna end us, that's fine. Wasn't really too having my heart set on Plume first turn. I'd like to get my other stage 2s at least, you know, kind of beginning to go before I drop Plume. Wouldn't mind putting Gloom into play. So we do see Spinarak comes down, so it looks like he's going the Ariados route. We get Shelmet, that's cool. Go ahead and put our Gloom down, and we are going to put Tropical Beach now. That just seems good. Hopefully our other Solgaleo is not prized. So we find another Shelmet, Heavy Ball here, and our other Solgaleo is prized. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm going to take the Plume. I may just end up discarding it. I'm going to go ahead and get one of these energies down. Actually thinking, yeah, we're going to let those two go. And we're going to put... what are we going to do here? I think we're still... No, because Solgaleo's in front. But we're going to grab this one instead. We'll put Lillipup into play. And we're going to Tropical Beach here for a whole bunch. So we find 2 Accelgors, which is music to my ears there. Now, if he runs Virizion, we would need a Alolan Muk. We do see he bumps our beach with another forest. That's perfectly fine. And he forfeited. Okay, well, I'm alright with that, since, our prizes were bad. We'll go ahead and do a third game here. Okay, so I see Dragon there, which alarms me a little bit. I don't want to see Giratina. But otherwise, this could just be... I don't know, this could just be so good. We can just make it work. Alright, well, he's got a mulligan. That is music to my ears. So we're going to lead with the Oddish, I suppose, which is whatever. What are we looking at? Mega Ray. Okay. Dang, that's spicy. What metal energy is that? Literally, what metal energy is that? Like, I want to know. Okay, so we're going to put the Cosmog down now. Shaman. We have a pretty darn good hand here, actually. We can just avoid giving him 2 prize KOs, which should be a pretty nice spot. We're going to want Muk for this game, too. Okay. Alright, so Link and another and the Mega Ray right off the bat. T-Mail, a lot of blingage going on here. Not all of it max rarity, but definitely shiny stuff. Ultra Ball. And I also don't have a problem with Skyfield being out just because, I mean, we can't really complain about having too much bench space in a deck like this. Alright, so we're gonna Heavy Ball here. We're gonna pull. No, not that. Oh, is the Muk prized? Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna. In that instance, we're gonna pull another Shelmet. And then I think we're probably gonna want to get that second Oddish into play. Yep. Blooms in here. Solgaleo, we got Stoutland. Alright, we put that down, and I think we're just going to Lysandre. That works. Go ahead and get our evolutions. Be able to level ball into Gloom. Yeah, okay, so of course he's just Floodstone. Makes a lot of sense. There's the Skyfield. Whatever, we got 1 turn of Tropical Beach. Skyfield is cool. So there's Jirachi going to town. And that's going to be an 8-card Colress right there if he doesn't bench anything else. Instead we see Computer Search discarding Ultra Ball and Lysandre. He could Hoopa here, actually, if he has, assuming there's a second copy, and make crazy things happen. See if he does that or goes for the energy. He does go for the double colorless, and then we'll see the 8-card colorless here on his end. We will be able to end him back down, which is nice. So we see a compressor. I assume this will be followed up with a Mega Turbo. If only we have the Muk. Gotta find that out of the prizes. Looks like he's also running Magearna. He's running the Metal Energy, so that's something else that we are going to want the Muk for. That's a card we need to find in this matchup. And, whoa, Blingy Ultra Ball. Alright. Starting Karen and Egg for Magearna, or I'm guessing Magearna, yeah, there it is. Yep, Rip Us. The only things that have Metal Energies attached to it, though. So, right now, okay, he's just going to end this turn, so right now we're okay. We can put 2 Accelgors into play. Get those. We get Cosmoem. We can Ultra Ball away Herdier and N for Shaman. And we can Level Ball to get Bloom. So go ahead and put that down, and then we will Shaman here for 5 cards. Alright, and there's Lillipup. And we're going to get a massive Colress here in a second. See, we could also Ultra Ball, but I think right now we're good. I think we're just going to go ahead and take this 11-card Colress that we're about to draw off of. That is spicy. Oh, man. Alright, so that becomes a thing. We're going to get Alolan Grimer down. And we're going to go ahead and get an Energy on one of these Accelgors as well. Don't really want to Level Ball just yet because we may want to use that to get the Herdier for next turn. Would like to computer search for that other thing though. The town map that we kind of need. Okay, so he's gonna Versus Seeker here. No Lysander. No, we got the Lysander. He goes for the Grimer. Okay, he went for the Accelgor with the energy. That's understandable. That's fine. He didn't go for the Grimer. We're good. That was the thing I didn't want him to attack. Alright. So, we'll just bring up another Accelgor. Got an energy for it right here. Alright. So, Level Ball is going to get us Herdier. That's just going to get us access to another Level Ball. Do that. Actually, we get a Heavy Ball here now that I've looked at it. So you'll be able to Heavy Ball out Plume and Solgaleo at this point. We're going to Heavy Ball here and get Vileplume. Then we're going to Heavy Ball again and get Solgaleo. And then we're going to see if we can 0-6 the double colorless. Don't really think that's the play just yet. We're going to Ultra Ball away. These two, yeah. And we can get Shelmet. Now we're going to have to Lysander if we want to, be able to get some paralysis going. Okay, and then Lysander, we're going to drag it from here now. Then we're going to go ahead and Shaman. So we're the ones with the full 8 Pokemon bench here now. And then we will computer search, toss those, and I think we find a draw supporter for next turn. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. Alright, and then finally after all of that, we are going to... Oh, we didn't Plume. Oh, I suck at this game. Rip me. Okay. After all that, we're gonna make a stupid fatal play here, and then we're gonna do that. All right. My god, why did I discard that Vileplume? That was so noob. Alright, well, there's his attachment for turn. Execute. I mean, at least we have this massive Colress, so hopefully we don't just get completely boned next turn. Shaman. Why is my Muk prized? Hopefully he doesn't play with switches or Keldeo. He probably plays Keldeo. Hex! What is that? Actually, I don't really know how much that affects us. Get another one of those guys down. Get this into play. Let's get one of those into play. And Colress. Way too many, almost decking ourselves out. Okay. Alright. So we're going to get that down. We're going to... actually thinking I want to Ultra Ball away a couple of things here. So we're going to toss out... yeah, I think we'll do away with those two. Sure, we'll take another Accelgor. Why not? Alright, now we're not going to forget to put the Vileplume into play this time. But we can't Ultra Road, that's the problem. Oh, you dirty bitch. Yeah, and there's the double colorless. Let me see, you have 2 Lysanders? Yes, we do. Get fucked. Also can't help but notice we did not draw the town map. That just sucks. Like, that sucks the big one right there. Alright, so we're going to use Ultra Road, and we're just going to, I guess, chip away at this thing while it continually beats the living shit out of us. And I guess we'll deny him supporters for a turn. Would have been real good if we'd had a Lysander right there. Oh my god. Alright, so... yeah, I'm not really sure what we do here. Besides, probably lose. I guess we can toss one of those on there. And we'll pen. Seem decent. Alright, so we do find another Shelmet here. We have a Pokemon on Super Sacrificial Lands. Man, if we only had our Muk. Ugh. So I'm gonna show you guys this game because if we had our Muk, I mean, and I didn't make that stupid misplay, this really could have been very, very different. We would have been able to paralyze him continuously. And that would have been so much better. Oh my god. But yeah, the way this unfolded is just really hideous. So we really had a shot here, but again, my stupid misplay combined with, you know, a well-timed Hex Maniac. Yeah, okay, so he's going to go ahead and... So, and that's the difference, is that even though we had all 6 prizes remaining there, like, again, if we don't prize the Alolan Muk there, that's such a different game. It's crazy. So at least that's the way I'm looking at it. Like, I would never by any means call this deck good. I mean, I'm not gonna try to trick you guys. It's an April Fool's deck. Everyone's pretty much on edge looking for crazy stuff, but I think you guys kind of figured that's why I uploaded this today. But kind of had, it wouldn't be a Heretic video if there wasn't some silly misplay in there, like forgetting to put my Flume down. So anyway, like I said, the Alolan Muk being prized, I think, is what really fucked us there. But that's what I have, and so I apologize for the misplay, but I think you guys are used to it by now. So, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Happy April Fools. Cheers.